On this episode of RV Homesteader, I'm going to show you how I replaced the window frame on my RV door. So, and one of my projects here is I'm having to replace this window frame. I took it out to fix the window because it had fallen down. And as I removed the frame to put it back, it completely busted. So I will be putting that in shortly. So I have lined the inside of this window frame with Tyvek tape. I probably should have used that metal, I don't know, aluminum flashing tape, but I didn't have any, so I used this Tyvek tape. And then I am going to cut some of this goopy, I don't know if you can see it here. I got some, I don't know, goopy, some kind of goopy tape to put around the edge here so keep the window frame up. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see very well through this. I'm in the sunlight, so my screen is bad and dark. So I'll be putting that up, and then I'm going to try putting my, well, not the broom, my magical flying device. Yes, I'm going to be putting this window frame up, and then hopefully I'll have a nice new window. I have put this goopy stuff. This is like got the consistency of like a really nasty chewed up bubble gum. Here, in fact, I'll show you how gross this shit is. Sorry, but it's really gross. It's this like, this is what Camping World told me to use. But sitting here in the Arizona sun, I don't know if you can see that. It's just like gross. And it's just not very fun to use. And I'm not sure how to use this, so I have tried. We shall see what happens. I'm going to put the window in, and I'll see how it works. It's probably going to squish out everywhere. It's just probably what's going to happen. We'll see what happens. I still have to put the interior in and the glass. I cleaned the glass, although it's already dusty again. But I think it's clean enough to install, and I'll just have to clean it again once it's in. So we'll see how that goes. This window, and I found that there's these little pegs that the glass sits in. Yes, I hear my rooster. But there's nothing between the glass and that plastic, so there's some bit of caulking that's here. I couldn't get off, so I turned it around. I'm gonna go ahead and caulk that line and sit it in there. I'll probably have to take a razor blade and clean it up after it's dry or done, but that way it'll create a seal. You have missed all of the mad dashing about with this little thing. It actually ended up being a pain in the butt. I first did not put enough caulking in there, so I had to put another go round on that because it wasn't making a sufficient seal. As you see, I'm going to have to remove all of this gook with a thing, and I ended up going ahead and taking care of the caulking that was squished out with a wet cloth. I didn't do a super great job, but it's better than it was. And I had to, previously, these screws were, sorry, I know it's a little bit shaky. I was running literally because in the sun, everything was wanting to dry like right away. But I had to paint these screws. I'm shaking badly. So I will get back to you on this because yeah, I'm shaking too badly. I'm going to have to take this inside off and try to also caulk that. But I needed to make a good tight seal so that the caulking would adhere properly on the outside. Finished the door frame here, the window frame on the door, and I went ahead and took off the old caulking that was stuck to the window, the glass. I thought it was probably going to make a better seal that way, so I went ahead and scraped it off and then caulked the inside as well as the outside of the frame. But I'm going to have to use that silicone stuff around the outside for sure, just to make sure it gets a really good seal. And even though I caulked it with regular caulking, you can see that some of this stuff is still gooping out, so I'm gonna have to get a razor blade and get that out of there. And it's probably gonna be over a few weeks for me to get rid of all the seepage before I can do the silicone, because I'm gonna have to do the silicone here eventually, because I had to take off this door in order to get the new refrigerator in. So I'm going to have to take off this old silicone sealant and redo that anyway. So I'll do that at the same time that I do the window frame. So goody. All right, that is it. Of all the girls you could have spent time with, thanks for hanging out with me. If you like what you see, please subscribe and don't forget to ring my bell. Until next time, I love you. Auf Wiedersehen. Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Oh, Roxy and Trixie. Oh, aren't they cute? Aren't they sweet? Trixie. Trixie. Hey. What's so interesting about her tail, huh? Okay.